What is going on, everyone? Drag here. Today we are going to go ahead and break down how to block every blitz in College Football 26. Super easy to block blitzes this year. Tactic that you can use versus basically any formation. So we're going to begin showing how to block mid blitz out of 3-3 double mug. Then we'll also touch on 6-1, 3-4 odd, 5-2, and then we'll mix in the Texas Stunt defenses out of 3-3 double mug, 3-3 single mug, and then out of dime rush. Let's dive into it. So I'm going to show you how to block mid blitz. There's two ways you can block it. First off here, they basically stand in the gap like this. So you always want to make sure to base block here just to reset your offensive line. I usually do that every time I break the huddle. Then block your running back. And then you want to untarget their user that's in the gap like this. This is all you need to do here. It'll stop the blitz. Anything else is just a shed. So you can see here, we block the blitz, we let that guy come through. The guard got shedded, but that's not really a huge deal because we're able to dump the ball off quickly. The thing here that you want to do is just not let a defender come free because that's going to ruin the play. But if you take these steps here, you will block it every time. See right there, just threw a terrible read, which is alright because I'm just showing you how to block the blitz. But here in the replay again, you can see how much time we have. The blitz is picked up. You just make your read here, and you have all day. So the other way that you can block this is going to be like this. So we're going to base block your tight end. Just ID the person opposite of the tight end. And you can do what you really want here with the running back. But you can see the blitz is blocked. The only thing that's happening here is they got a shed, which you can't really do much about sheds because you have no control over that. But you can see we're in the pocket here. Blitz is picked up. 90 just did a good job here of shutting the guard. And, I mean, you just got to get rid of the ball quickly or throw the ball away if that happens. So let's do it one more time here. Let's move this guy down into the box here, right in front of the center. Base block your tight end, ID opposite. You should be good to go. See? Look how much time we had. Way better than just not blocking anybody. So if you look in the replay here, we're just stepping over a little bit. You can see everybody's accounted for. We have enough time here to make a read if we need to. And then they shedded, but it was about 2 to 3 seconds later. Here we have 6-1 Samuel Blitz. What they do for this defense, again, they're going to hover either over the center or basically like over one of the guards. Now, what you need to do here to block this, again, like I've stated with these defenses, go ahead and base block. Make sure your running back is blocking. Untarget the defender here, which is going to be the middle linebacker. And then from there, you mainly just look to make a quick read here versus the defense. You can see it's totally cooked. We had a ton of time in the pocket. This on-target feature is great. It's going to pick up a lot of the blitzes in the game right now. So you can see we had a ton of time here. Going back, you can see how even in this bunch formation, this receiver is chipping that guy, which messes up the blitz, and then nobody else is coming through at all. Let's do it one more time here. This time I'm just going to contain. Base block, make sure running back's blocked, and then on targets. See, nobody is coming through. The only thing that happens here is a shed, which I've stated here, sheds you can't really do anything about. I mean, if they're going to shed that play, you need to throw the ball away or just make a quick read. But you can see this blitz is cooked. So this is going to be how to block 3-4. You can see they just really come out and send 6 at you. Stand in the gap here again. Now it's going to be similar to what I've showed here for any of these hover defenses. You want to go ahead and base block. Block your running back here. Untarget the user that's standing in the gap. And then from there, you can do whatever you need to. But you can see he's going to swing over. Bad pass by the quarterback. He just threw that terribly. But you can see how they don't have any pressure coming at you. This blitz is cooked. The in-target feature is huge in the run game. It's huge in blocking blitzes. And it's definitely something that people need to take advantage of. So I'll show you in the replay here. This is for any defense where they're mugging in the gap in order to get somebody to come free. You can see how he carries over. And then I'm able to throw a corner out quick and pick up a ton of yards. So here we're showing 5-2. I actually believe this blitz was patched because if you global blitz and then double press, which usually puts the linebackers in the box, it no longer works. So I don't think you're going to really have to worry about this a lot. But if you face somebody that tries to run it still, what you want to do here, block your running back, base protect like I've stated, untarget this user in the gap, and then that's all you should have to do here. You can see you can easily dump the ball off. But looking at the replay here, and this is just going to be a quick section because blitz was patched. See, easily picked up. Nobody's coming through. You can see the tight end chipped the guy on the right, which caused the tackle to kind of miss him. But, I mean, that'll happen. But you have a ton of time here to get rid of the ball. So we're showing the single mug defense. A lot of the times people run it out of cover 2 or like a quarters. This works versus regular double mug as well. All you really want to do here, besides getting the setup here, you're going to base protect and then go ahead and just block your running back. You don't really have to untarget anybody in this defense. You can see nobody's coming through. Now, obviously they are only sending 4 people, so I mean it's kind of a win for the defense if you're having to block your running back. Now, you can just base protect if you want. That's the best way to block it without blocking your running back. But there may be a case as to where it still comes through. So that's why I'm stating to block your running back. Just because you don't want to get sacked and ruin a drive just from getting rid of one route. But base protecting does work well. So you can see that time it just came through. It won't always come through with just base protecting. That's why you want to block your running back. Alright, so we have it set up on the defense. We'll just base protect this time. See, that time it picked it up. I'll show you the replay. You can see they're trying to loop. There's nowhere to go. Defense is stopped in its tracks. Now, I'll just reiterate here. Base block your running back, will 100% block this defense. You can send your running back on a route if you want to just regular base protect, but there is a case as to where it's still coming in sometimes, so your best bet, just to be safe, block that running back. Here we have dime rush. I'm just going to go ahead and set up the blitz here. It's utilizing the Texas Stunt. Right there. That's all you really need to do with the shade down. A lot of people run out of match. So like we've stated with the single mug, you can do a very good job at stopping it just by base blocking. So we'll hike the ball here. You can see, got picked up. We had a lot of time in the pocket there. Just kind of stood there so you can see it appeared or looked like they were trying to come through. But with the base block, it was shut down. There's obviously routes you can throw immediately. In this play setup, I didn't really do any hot routes or anything. You could dump it off the running back, hit the this guy over the middle. You understand what I'm saying here. So also here, like I've stated, and is your safer or best bet for this is to base block your running back. Now, I mean, you're blocking one person, but zone coverage is not the best in this game, so you don't really have to worry. You can fire it over the middle. Obviously, you can just make that read yourself, but you can see how locked this is here. Nobody comes through. You're going to have all day. Now, they might get a few sheds, but the blitz itself is cooked, and that's the key here, because if you are stopping their blitz, so obviously their main strategy here is to loop and get the defense in that way, you're taking that away, and then there's a lot of holes in the defense, and you can simply carve them up here like I did. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Just a super easy way to block any blitz in College Football 26. If you found the video helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions at all, comment below. I get to them as quickly as I can. I'll see you next time.